Well, hello. Welcome to the Confessional Closeup. This is Christine Cisneros, and I am so pleased that you are listening and tuning in right now. I am thrilled. This is my first YouTube channel, and it's definitely something that I'm just so thrilled to be learning about, to be kind of in the environment of. I've been thinking about this a really long time, and through the encouragement of some friends and colleagues and those who have been a part of and on the Confessional radio show, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. But I feel as though that as our world, and particularly our country, is just expanding like crazy right now, people are truly waking up right now, that this is such a great auspicious time to be launching something that's going to create a better way for the light to get out into the world even more. And I know that for a fact, because I know that as I do the show every week, and as my live show on terrestrial radio, that as I do that show every week, I have amazing conversations with people, truly enlightening pieces of information. And I feel so privileged, I do, and honored when people have these kind of conversations with me throughout the week. Even some of the conversations that might be a little bit, I guess, what you would call negative, I still think there's some really great nuggets of truth in those. And so it is just my pleasure and also, again, my honor to bring these pieces of information and all of the matriculation that goes on to you as usable pieces that you can actually apply in your life and use to either look at something through a different lens, to have a fresh take on it, to perhaps have a perspective that will help you to see your own purpose a little bit brighter. Or perhaps one of the things, lastly but not leastly, which is comfort. I think that right now, as we are all in the midst of this very, very dark energy and all of this crazy evil stuff that's leaving our planet, I really think that this is a great time for us to afford each other the support and the comfort that sometimes is so completely rejuvenating as we are all doing the work that we came to do here on the planet. I feel so blessed as well that I have quite a number of people that have really afforded me comfort and actually have been able to share their perspective with me by way of interviews, conversations, examples, and things that they have put out into the world. And so I'll be really thrilled to have them on the Confessional Closeup so that you can hear them. I wouldn't say without any infrastructure or boundaries or anything like that, but actually with more time, because I know that on the Confessional radio show at 56 minutes, it's very difficult with liners and all kinds of other things that when you boil it down, you really have about 36 to 40 minutes to talk. And so this is going to allow for more of that unfolding that happens. And there is something really magical about it, I think. There's something very uplifting and expansive about when there isn't that same kind of, tight timeline. People that I've spoken to that I've had hours-long conversations with. It seems to me that wouldn't it be great if we could have those conversations and have you in the digital living room that we have so that you can benefit from their wisdom as well. This is such, and I would say that in this initial recording that this is this is a big deal for me. And I know that this is a big time in the world. And so as these sort of correlate and as we move to become more skilled in cooperating with each other, that this moment that we're at is truly like no other. And I know that people say that sometimes. I know they say that about elections. I know they say that about things that change in the world. And yes, there are times that have been very, very different from other times. But I think what is unique about where we are right now as a species, as humans, and as people that are truly looking at the millennia that we've been able to study and talk about and have sort of cross-referencing over, this time that we are in is simply different from any other time. If for no other reason that we can actually look back on this very, very long history of ways in which empires and countries and dynasties have fallen, risen, maintained themselves, and then fallen again. We truly have that vantage point that we could have never had before. And we have a country right now, the United States of America, wherein we are free. We are free to have our liberties, which is different than freedom. Freedom is something that we're born as. Liberty is something that we actually create so that we can enact and express our freedom. We have the chance right now to create an infrastructure for the new consciousness, the life that we are being entrusted with, the new lives that will be on the planet. We have this opportunity right now to create a way for that new consciousness to actually move into that which we've built and build even more. What we have learned, I think, as humans together, at least to some degree, and some people have learned this, that we really do fall apart if we are divided. The division itself is the first part of falling apart. And so as we stand together on the unified field, and my commitment to you is that I stand with you, that I work with you, that I fight with you. And this is my way of fighting. The Confessional Radio Show has been my labor of love for almost the last 10 years, because I know that that is a mission for me to fulfill while I'm here. And that mission is so important. It's more important to me now than ever, because I can clearly see the work that other people are doing. And this is my way of serving as I watch how you serve. I'm so delighted that we are here, and I'm so grateful to be in this time in history with you, because there is no other person that can do what you are here to do. And there's no other person that can do what I am here to do. And there is definitely no other way to do it than to do it together. I so look forward to bringing you the essences of conversations that I have with people. I find that the wisdom that is being afforded to me, passed along to me, downloaded to me, is something that is phenomenal. And as a vessel, as a conduit, I am here to support you as a fellow human in the work that we're doing. And this is my way of serving. It truly is. And so I delight in being part of the human fabric that is setting up for the future. This is our time. This is the call. And we are the people. May God hold you and bless you until we meet again.